But she won the 100, making her, what they call typically the fastest woman on the planet. She got the
Crazy.
gold there. USA hasn't had the gold in the 100 since 2017 because the Jamaicans been killing that thing. You know what I mean? And so, anyway, shouts out to the blacks. Everybody doing it. Y'all know how it is.
Okay.
We fast.
Tastemakers.
Class. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the tastemakers, alright. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. We do more than make a living.
The fastest woman
Let's go.
in the world. All right, Brina, I just got your message. I appreciate that. Yes, okay, there we go.
They're away first time. Can Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price deliver? She's got a good start, but watch Sharika Jackson. Oh, on the near side. It's an incredible performance from Sha'Carri Richardson. Her first global final.
Yeesh.
Yeah, so
See,
Brina, we gotta work
over
on your
that thing.
computer. We gotta work on your computer, Bree. You're supposed to have
choppy.
the top notch. I'm messing with you, Bree. I know you do what you do, what you got. Listen, before Bree be like, listen, end this whole thing right now.
Right. Well, shit,
Y'all can go on. Listen. So anyway, shouts out to Sha'Carri Richardson. She she won the 100. The 200 she qualified Judon. I think the 200 is happening in the next 24 to 48 hours. But she won the 100, making her, what they call typically the fastest woman on the planet. She got the gold there. USA hasn't had the gold in the 100 since 2017 because the Jamaicans been killing that thing. You know what I mean? And so, anyway, shouts out to the blacks. Everybody doing it. Y'all know how it is.
Okay.
We fast. And so, and that's just kind of what it is. So, but shouts out, what y'all think, what y'all got to say, and I'll start with Lost and Found. Just Sha'Carri Richardson as a whole. I mean, going back to what happened in 2000,
Right.
to what happened now, to just whatever. What's your thoughts regarding the young lady?
Yeah, you know what? I'm proud of her. I love what she did. You know what I mean? You got to give her kudos. You know what I mean? Because she had the setback. What, 2 years ago? I guess it was now. With the
Yeah,
disqualification.
I think it might have been almost about 3. Yeah.
Three? Okay. So she had that disqualification. And I gave it to her back then. I'm be honest. I gave it to her. I was like, yo, you on like the biggest stage worldwide. You know what I mean? You got to be on your P's and Q's. However, she lost her mother and all that stuff. So I'm not going to touch any further than that. But yeah, you got to give it to her, man. She did the work because she could have fell off. You know what I mean? The top notch shape that you got to be in order to compete on that level. And what that could have done to her mentally back 3 years ago, I give it to her, and I love it.
Indeed. Key.
Y'all know I'm be the problematic one, right? Listen, y'all let Michael Bong smoking Phelps get through all kinds of stuff and didn't penalize him for the foolishness you penalized Sha'Carri for. And then,
Come on.
and then I saw a bunch of black Christian men, right? The people who should have been praying for her. I saw a lot of black Christians talking like, oh my God, she ruined her platform. She needed to be more socially responsible with her platform. And she is a woman in her 20s whose mama just died. So she was chiefing so she could get through the pain. And you
Man.
Negroes crucified her. And now all you preaching, mic grabbing, jocking for position Christians, y'all quiet as crickets. All I'm going to say is Sha'Carri said it with her chest. She was like, you know how fast you got to beat a Jamaican? Baby,
Come on.
she ate Jamaicans up. Y'all better put respect on her name. And I want every Christian preacher, pastor, evangelist, whatever. I need y'all to put as much noise on these social media streets when y'all talking about how horrible she was and how she dishonored herself and dishonored
Come
her
on.
legacy. Baby, she'll run circles around you and your sanctuary, okay? She's a runner. She's a track star. You gonna put some respect on her name today, okay? Put some respect on her name. My sister Sha'Carri, Sha'Carri. You gotta put some respect on her name. She ate y'all up. Now pay her money. She's 3 years later on endorsements. Give her all her checks.
All of
Check
them.
on Michael
All
Phelps
of
and see
them.
if he's smoking on bongs after all these years.
Yes. And Kim said, what did Michael Phelps do? Yes, there was that viral joint of Michael Phelps with the bong just, going at it. And that didn't keep him out of no joints, to my understanding.
I ain't hear nothing about that for real.
Yeah. And you know, and
they crucified Sha'Carri.
They
I'm
did.
saying it wrong. They crucified that baby. I was like, come on now, come on. All them Christians that be smoking weed, get out of here. Y'all gotta cut this out.
All them Christians who be in the back kissing on each other. Kissing on each y'all. All these Christian men kissing on each other in the back before y'all come out for praise and worship. And y'all worried about Sha'Carri smoking some weed?
Come on. I mean, you telling the truth. You telling the truth.
Stop kissing that man's son and get saved. That worry about that. Don't worry about Sha'Carri and what she's smoking on today. That is none of your business. Pull the beam out of your own eye, huh? Yeah. Before you point out the speck in someone else's. That's the message of the day.
So shouts out, right. Shouts out to Sha'Carri. Listen, yeah, we always have to be careful about that. I mean, just the world. It won't just Christian folk. The world was doing it too, but it does be looking bad when it is Christian folk not showing grace, not forgiving folks. You know, not just showing grace. You know what I mean? At that moment, as Kiera already went through, her mom's had passed. She had the pressure of the joint on her, and she went to get that weed to get that we relax, which a lot of folks do. It's not uncommon. Matter of fact, it's just legal now. You know what I mean? Like you can go, it's just legal, so legal and acceptable now. I mean, let's talk about getting people out of jail for that joint. But anyway, all of that, you know what I'm saying? And this is from somebody who ain't ever smoked in my life and never probably will ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, you could understand what the young lady was going through. Therefore, you could show grace to what she's going through. Did she miss out on a prime opportunity because of that? Yes, she did. Is that not enough for her that y'all got to pile on? You know what I mean? Was it not big enough that she missed that opportunity? Do you not think that was enough to, you know what I mean? But anyway, cats piled on as they do. She missed the opportunity as she did. And she says it in her joints all the time. She's like, listen, I ain't come, what she say? She says, I'm not back, I'm better. That's what she says. I'm not back, I'm better. You know what I mean? And so shouts out to the young lady, you know what I mean? I ain't ever ran that fast in my life, you know what I'm saying? I can't do what she do. Anybody got a special skill, talent, I'm trying to salute to her. You know, she seemed to have gotten her stuff together. She worked really hard to be where she is right now. And I can't do nothing but salute. It's a redemption story, you know what I mean? I don't know her faith walk or anything like that, but I like to see her winning, you know what I mean? I like to see anybody winning for that matter, especially if you of the diaspora, you know what I mean? So once again, it's the 100. I think we in the diaspora have ran that for a long time, you know what I mean? Nothing new there by any means. But again, it's the first American since 2017, so that's really, really dope. The Olympics is around the corner. Right now, she got that gold. She's the fastest woman in the game.
I love it.
Will she win the joint in 2024 is what we need to see. We'll be rooting for her. And, hopefully it'll be even better, you know what I mean, than what she did in the world joints here. So shouts out to the fastest woman on the planet. Her name is Sha'Carri Richards, you know what I mean? And she repped that USA.
Yes.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So
I was crying when I saw her. When I saw her, just her reaction when she found out she won. Bruh, I was in this joint, teary-eyed in a mug, and she was in shock. You could tell she was like, "Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like,
she was.
I won?" That thing, had me.
Yeah.
Then she had that flag, and she started running, shouting. She was shouting. I said, "Girl, listen."
I want her to write a book because I want to hear I want to hear the resilience it took to bounce back when you watch a whole community of your own people turn their backs on you. I need her to write a book on how she zoned in on her own situation because Black people were dragging her. Black people, I expect the world to be the world, but for me, my issue, which is what my rant was about, was church people dragging her. And I'm like, I just want to hear what she tuned out and what she tuned into to get to where she is right now after seeing all of the things people said about her. I mean, even at the ESPY Awards, Anthony Mackie was making jokes about her and I was like, Mackie, shut up. Like everybody was talking crazy about her. And so I just want to hear what she did to get back.
Well, I think of all these young people, and of course, we ride for the blacks, but young people in general, you know what I mean? Red, yellow, black, and white. All the pressure that they are on to, and as hard as they work with these special skills to go as far as they go. I think about your girl, the gymnast in 2000. What's her name, y'all? Y'all know the gymnast.
Dominique Dawes?
Not Dominique. Really? Dominique Dawes is where you went? You went to the black gymnast from when you was a kid?
You said 2000. I don't know who came after her.
We only talk about her here.
Y'all don't remember in 2000 Olympics when any other time I could pull her name. It's been 3 major black women in gymnasts. It was Dominique Dawes, Gabby Douglas, and then the one who's running everything right now. I don't
know her name. Biles.
Thank you, Simone. Simone. Thank you, Simone.
Yeah.
Excellent. So if y'all don't remember,
that was not 2000, honey.
2020. I'm sorry.
You said 2000. That's why I said
okay. That's my fault. That's my fault. Then I take that. Even though I think Dominique Dogs was the 90s. It's 98 Atlanta. Was Atlanta 98?
Was it?
Anyway,
it's still close.
It's still close. You're right. It was my fault. 2020. All right. Simone Biles. Y'all remember she got the yips? Y'all remember?
Mm-mm.
She got the yips at the last Olympics, and she had to pull out. He been saying 2000 all night. Y'all, Tasha, get off me. I'm sure. Hey, 1996. Thank you, Anthony. But I do be I reminisce a lot. I'm old, so yeah. 2000s.
You was not that old. Cut that
Cash
out.
Money from the 99.
You're like the same age.
2000s. But anyway, so listen, Simone got the yips in 2020, and y'all know they dogged the mess out of this girl. Y'all remember they dogged the mess out of Simone? I don't know if y'all remember that. Yeah, she got the yips, so she couldn't compete fully, right? Because she just mentally it won't there. You know what I mean? What quote 2000? What did Charles say? What did Charles say?
Goss would have said Michelle.
Goss would have said Michelle. Goss would have said Michelle Quad. Yo, he would have said Carrie Shrugs. Listen,
I knew that
anyway.
was 2000. Quote trying to make me feel like I'm special. I knew that was in 2000.
No. That was my bad. Yes. So she had the yips, as B Plus said. She had the twisties, and this is just when mentally, as a gymnast, it's like it's like having the yips. But having the yips or the twisties as a gymnast is dangerous as all get out, because now you don't have confidence that you can land on your feet, and so you can land on whatever. You feel what I'm saying?
I didn't know what you was talking about when you said the yips. I was like, what? I had to go Google that thing, and they explained to me what it was.
Oh, okay.
Because I was confused.
Okay, my bad. But you know what I'm talking about now.
The yips are a sudden and unexplained loss of ability to execute certain skills in experienced athletes.
Okay. I had the word though, but in the gymnast world, they do call it the twisties as B plus. Yeah. Yes, but it's the yips ultimately. Somebody who's she's done it so many times, and then all of a sudden she couldn't execute. And when you're a gymnast, that's dangerous as all get out. Like your life is literally, if you don't have the belief and the confidence that you can make that flip and land on your legs and whatever the case may be, and people ragged on Simone. Very similar to how they ragged on. Because they want to, because they want that win, they want that W. You feel what I'm saying? They want that USA gymnast taking all the joint. And so I'm like, get a life. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah. So
they push them gymnasts hard though. Yeah. Like they do so much to gymnasts. That's probably why your brain be going crazy. They do so much to gym. I remember once watching a Dominique Dawes on like this is how old I am. This is how long ago this was. She was on the Keenan Ivory Wayans show. Mm-hmm. Oh wow! And she was talking about. She's like, I get to be bad during when I'm not in training. And he's like, be bad, eating. She's like, I get to eat bad. And he's like, what? She's like a graham cracker. And Keena looked at her like, what?
A graham
cracker? But the fact that she said
That's
that like it was
wild.
normal, like everybody's like, yeah, graham crackers are horrible. And I was like, yo, they mentally be messing with these girls.
Yeah, they do.
A graham cracker? I was like, that's wild to me.
Yeah. John H said Dominique Dawes would never get the yips. Now, hold on. For the young black boys in the chat, well, we ain't young no more, but any of the boys that grew up at least the 90s, whatever, was y'all as madly in love with Dominique Dawes as I was?
There wasn't a man I knew. There was a man I was dating who was in love with Dominique Dawes in the 90s. And he was like, listen, I love her. If I ever meet her, I just know that I loved you too. And I was like, I get it.
We all loved some Dominique Dawes. Goodness gracious. Yeah. So anyway, that's what it is. So anyway, Sha'Carri's back. She's not back. She is better. And I hope she take it all for everything it's worth in 2014. In 2024.
Wait, Anthony said, let me Google this woman. How old are you, Anthony?
Mellison is born in the 90s. Mellison was born in the 90s. In his defense, he was born in the 90s. Right. He was born probably like 4 years before she went to the Olympics.
Exactly. Charles is like, Dominique Dawes was bae. Was she not?
Wait,
I had a serious crush, yo.
He's one of my friends.
Okay. Is this?
Got you. Oh, so I know.
Did I meet him? Is this the one with the grip? With the grip?
Oh. Not the Vulcan.
Lord Jesus. Lost and found. We have not put
Listen,
you
don't
on.
You tell him I talked about him on this podcast.
Oh, Jesus. Lord
Listen, don't you tell him I talked about him on this podcast.
What side conversation that was right there. Not the Vulcan. Listen, Lost and found. You got to put. So I know the age of everybody else on here. What's your age range?
Mellison just turned 32 over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm 36, but I don't remember Dominique.
Okay. I can almost see. Well, I got you by that, so I can see you maybe not remembering Dominique Dawes. Feel free to Google her real quick though. But yes, Judon said Dominique Dawes was lovely. Yeah, so all of that. Yep. Kyle said, "Let's go Jamaica." Kyle, is your wife Jamaican? Yeah or nay? Let me know. This is an assumption. I don't know if she is or not. But let me know.
That's your cousin's best friend. That's
cousin's best friend that she won't let any of her male cousins meet. She was a little later. Okay. So listen. Anyway, the Olympics is next year. That's something to look forward to, right?
It's in Paris.
In Paris.
You know what I mean? The Olympics in Paris? Yes, let's go.
John AC, y'all definitely don't know FloJo then. I know FloJo, John. So listen. So, okay, we doing all right with time. We doing all right. Look at us doing all right.
I absolutely know FloJo. Sha'Carri reminds me of FloJo, actually.
Yeah,
she does a little bit. She does a little bit. Yep.
Oh,
okay, Kyle
FloJo.
said no to his wife being Jamaican.
I love FloJo.
Dang. I always be trying to make other people be with other people, the people that are international like me. But anyway, keeping it moving. So, hey, Brina, do we have anything on this topic here? But listen.
Tastemakers.
Class. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the tastemakers, aight. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. We do more than make a living, we make